Welcome back. On Saturday, I paid my first visit to Marion Center Speedway on behalf of Pit Pass. So let's take a look at some of the night's racing action. In the late model feature, Wally Fox in the 90 set the pace for the first lap, while Greg Satterley in the blue 22 and Rod Phillips raced for second place. Coming down to complete lap 2, Fox slides high through turn 4, opening the door for Phillips to take the lead at the line. Satterley would eventually overtake Fox for the runner-up spot, then challenge Phillips for the lead. They would run side by side before Phillips was able to open up a slight lead. The battle for third place was a good one, with Fox trying to hold off the 56 of Denton Boyer and Dave Blazevich in the 18 machine. Boyer would take the position. While leading, Phillips had problems trying to lap the 7S of Jim Struble. This allowed Satterley to close on the leader. On the next lap, Phillips makes contact with Struble but maintains the lead. However, Satterley is able to work the high side of Phillips in 3 and 4 to take over the top spot. Greg Satterley would lead the rest of the way to take home the checkers. Rod Phillips finished second ahead of Denton Boyer, Dave Blazevich, and Matt Gaston. In the limited late models, we pick things up on a lap 7 restart. Jason Fosnot in the 19 leads the field back to green, while Scott Stein in the 09 is able to hold off Mike Lockard for second place. Stein and Fosnot would run a close first and second for a number of laps. Back in the pack, Andrew Satterley in the white number 2 would work his way towards the head of the field. Here he moves under Terry Rayco to pick up another position. Stein and Fosnot continued to contest the lead lap after lap. Later, with Stein holding the point position, Fosnot dives into the turn and gets into the back of Stein. Fosnot is charged with a caution and goes to the tail of the field. Stein was able to hold off Satterley down the stretch to pick up the win. Mike Lockard, Jim Boyer, and Bernie Whiteford were 3rd through 5th. In the strictly stock feature, pole sitter Robin Welsh in the 72 gets off to a slow start. This allows the white number 7 of Steve Scaife to thread the needle between Welsh and Matt Henry to jump into the lead. Cody Newcomb moves into second, with the 13 of Adam Pletcher in third. Pletcher would eventually catch Scaife on the backstretch and challenge for the lead. There is contact between them as Jeremy Schaefer takes over second place and Scaife heads to the pits while Schaefer closes on Pletcher. As the laps wind down, Pletcher slides high in turn 4 and Schaefer dives low to move into first place as they drag race into turn 1. Schaefer led the rest of the way to take the checkers. For the 4th week in a row, Jeremy Schaefer and Adam Pletcher finished first and second in the strictly stocks. Cody Newcomb, Sam McAdams, and Jim Hamilton were 3rd through 5th. Ray Hickok Jr. led flag to flag in the street stocks, with William Phillips Jr. in second, ahead of Rich Waltman, Tim White, and Andy Klingensmith. The top 5 in the 4 cylinders were Brent Schultes, Tim Bish, John Lee, Larry Depp Jr., and Robert Leidick. And in the 3/4 scale late models, Rick Ament was again victorious over Levi Spinweber, Jeremy Adamick, Max Wilkinson, and David Inez. There's more Pit Pass to come. When we return, I'll look at some special events for this coming week. Keep it here.
When you think golf carts, think Jake's Custom Golf Carts. With over 300 stock and lifted carts at their shop, you'll find the cart you need or have Jake's build one to your specs. Custom airbrushing, lift kits, sport shifters, rear seats. You name it, with the expertise and craftsmanship people have come to expect from Jake's. Come see for yourself why Jake's is the nation's premier golf cart provider. Jake's Golf Carts, Route 522 McVeigh Town. Online at jakesgolfcarts.com.